This is Sonic, and you're watching JD Frank 20.
What is up, everyone? And shoutouts to Brian Blue Blur Hedgehog. Would you like Sega to make Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 remakes or remasters? Let me know your thoughts and tweets in the discussion. Yeah, and awesome artwork right here, as I'm showcasing right here in the still images. Pretty dope right here. Yeah, I understand a lot of you are probably going to say, oh yeah, it's a no-brainer. Of course we want a Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 remake. I mean, who doesn't? Well, again, you know, there are some people on social media that are against remakes or remasters just because they love the original so much. You know, but one of the biggest reasons why they don't want a remake or remaster is because of the controls, most likely, because Sonic Adventure 1 and Adventure 2, believe it or not, they actually have the best control in the franchise to this date. I am not kidding you. When you play Sonic Adventure 1, you know, when you use the controls, everything, Sonic controls pretty good. He controls fluidly. When you do a jump and an air dash, it just feels so good. You know, you never feel like Sonic is so stiff and heavy. The controls are never unresponsive, things like that. Now, Sonic Unleashed, I mean, the problem with Unleashed, aside from the drifting, which is just so terrible in that game, is when Sonic jumps, he just feels so stiff when he jumps. And of course, the homing attack and the boost being the same button, that's its own negative against that. But again, this is not about Unleashed. I just wanted to use that as an example. But Sonic Adventure 1, I love the control. It's amazing, especially when you spam the spin dash, you know, for speedrunning purposes. It just makes everything so satisfying. Adventure 2, you know, again, same control layouts, everything runs smoothly, you know, the somersault, and of course, the spin dash, yeah, you have to charge it to use it, but it's still manageable. It's still very solid for the moveset. And Sonic Adventure 2 was the last game where Sonic and 3D can use the spin dash, not counting a power-up, and not counting Sonic Frontiers' Wave 2 DLC, where you actually have to unlock the spin dash by doing the challenge modes. Aside from that, you know, the game's control great. Now, obviously, the second issue is going to be the voice acting. I can understand people are saying they want the original voice actors for those games, and that's not a possibility since we lost the late Dean Bristow so long ago. And I can understand that Mike would do a fantastic job voicing Dr. Eggman, but I honestly think if you're going to do the remasters or remakes, you need the modern voice actors. There's no other way about it. You know, I know a lot of you diehard Ryan Drummond fans are not going to like that, but it's just the way it is. You know, Roger Craig Smith is definitely worthy of these roles. And speaking of Ryan Drummond, I have to say this right now. In Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, the stories are dark, and not once did I ever sense seriousness from Ryan Drummond's character. Ryan was just too laid back on the situation. He never sounded too serious. He just said, like, okay, I'm just going to go out there and do my job, and that's it. Because I'm a hedgehog, and I love adventure. That's basically it. Like in Sonic Adventure 2, like, he escaped death by using a fake Chaos Emerald to Chaos control. Which I'm assuming they're going to use the continuity from Sonic Superstars, saying, well, Sonic technically did learn how to Chaos control because he learned it in Superstars with one of the Emeralds, so he was able to use it in that sequence. Even though it was a fake Chaos Emerald, it still had the same energy readings as a real Emerald. So that's how he was able to Chaos control. I guarantee you someone's going to make a theory video on that, if they haven't already. Just wanted to point that small little tidbit right there. Again, I mean, I'd rather just have modern voice actors do all these remakes. I even said the same thing for Sonic Heroes Remaster, because it just has to be done, people. You know, again, I mean, not only that, but the old school voice actors are not that memorable. Aside from Ryan Drummond, who else do you remember from that voice acting crew that did a decent job? I mean, please, name me the actors and actresses who did a decent job. I don't even know the name of the voice actor who even did the voice for Amy Rose during the adventure games. That's how unmemorable she really is. You know, at least during the 4Kids era, I love Lisa Ortiz as Amy Rose, and Cindy Robinson is doing great as Amy Rose as our current voice actress. I know a lot of you may have mixed feelings about her when she first got her start, and obviously through Frontiers, but again, it's called character development, and it's called the tone of the story. You go from a lighthearted Sonic game to a dark tone Sonic game. Of course, you're supposed to have characters have a different tone for their voice. And I guarantee you, Roger Craig Smith would do wonders for Adventure 1 and Adventure 2. Roger could be funny and corny when it comes to a couple of stages, like let's say when he meets up with Eggman because he knows he's a joke, but when you get to the serious parts of the stages, like finding out about the origins of the Echidna tribe, this and that, Chaos, getting more powerful, that's when Roger shows his serious side. So again, let me know what y'all think about this, and I gotta go. Peace out.